Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, there have been a ton, and I repeat a ton, of new releases from Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, designer fragrances, niche fragrances, new fragrance mists. It's just, oh my goodness. So, if you missed my haul video from Friday, I will link that above. Check it out. I have quite a few fragrances that I need to start reviewing, honey, because they just keep coming. They just keep coming. So the first one I decided I wanted to review was Nest Vanilla Bourbon. And I just remembered I didn't tell you what was on my lips. So I am wearing the Dior lip oil in pink lilac. And I am enjoying them because y'all know I love me some lip oils. If you have not seen my video where I am ranking all the lip oils in my collection, I will link it above. Check it out. Now, back to Nest Vanilla Bourbon. So this is described as an amber vanilla fragrance for men and women. It was released this year, 2024. And on Fragrantica, they didn't have the breakdown of the fragrance notes. So I went to Sephora, and it said that vanilla bourbon has notes of vanilla bourbon, brown sugar, and night blooming jasmine. So I have smelled this. I've worn it on my skin. And let me spray it out before we talk about I was about to say night blooming jasmine, before we talk about vanilla bourbon. So when I smelled this on my skin, and now just smelling it on the tester strip, it instantly reminded me of Golden Nectar from Nest. Now I don't have that in my collection. I used it up, but I really, really, really love that fragrance. I even gifted that fragrance to someone, and they loved it too. But that's initially and instantly, I immediately thought of Golden Nectar based off of my memory, because I don't have it to compare side by side in my collection because I used it up. But to me, if you don't know what Golden Nectar, if you've never smelled that from Nest, Vanilla Bourbon is like a deeper, citrusy, smooth, with a hint of vanilla, kind of ambery vanilla scent to me. That is what I get. Like that citrus, that orange that I don't see listed in the nose, I'm getting a very prevalent orange. You would think, oh, this is called vanilla bourbon. That's going to be extremely boozy. It's going to, you might be thinking maybe something like Killian's Angel Share. Boozy. Liqueur. Vanilla bourbon is not that. It's not that. Okay, Nest fragrances, the vanillas that I can remember and that I've tried. This is vanilla bourbon. Cocoa Woods is considered, I think, some type of chocolatey vanilla. You have Golden Nectar, and then you have Madagascar vanilla. Out of those fragrances, the ones I like the most are Golden Nectar and now Vanilla Bourbon. I like Vanilla Bourbon. I think it is a very grown up, classy. That's what I've noticed about a lot of Nest perfumes, at least the ones I've tried. They have a classiness to them. And that's what I loved about Golden Nectar. It had a classiness. This also, Vanilla Bourbon, has a classy, sophisticated, vanilla, citrusy, slightly boozy scent that I believe would be great for transitioning into the fall and for fall. Because when I say deep, I'm thinking in reference to Golden Nectar, because Golden Nectar was lighter. To me it was more of a perfumey perfume. This Vanilla Bourbon, I wouldn't say it's a perfumey perfume, because to me it smells of orange, vanilla. I really don't get the jasmine right now. That might come out later on. the brown sugar, maybe that's that smoothness I'm getting, that smooth sweetness. It doesn't smell perfumey to me. It's like I can pick up the notes. Because some people say, what do you mean when you say a perfume is perfumey? Sometimes with a perfume, okay, with some fragrances, people say, oh, you smell like flowers. Oh, you smell like vanilla. And then some perfumes just smell, you smell really good, but it smells of a perfume. This vanilla bourbon, I'm picking up all the notes that I'm getting from my nose, and it doesn't make me think perfumey. It makes me think, oh, warm, vanilla, oranges, a little boozy. It's not edible to me, even though I can pick up all of that, but it just doesn't give me perfumey vibes like Golden Nectar did. But this is nice. With Nest, their full-size bottles, I believe they only go up to 1.7 ounces. I want to say they're under $100. I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly. So they're more on the affordable side for fragrances nowadays. And I could see myself potentially getting a full bottle of this one day. Now, I would have to smell Golden Nectar and this Vanilla Bourbon side by side, because I don't feel like I need both of them in my collection. Even though they give me both different vibes, I don't feel like I would need both. And for Nest right now, I've been trying to use up that Cocoa Woods or whatever that I'm not in love with. That a friend of mine was going on about it, and I blind bought it, and yeah. I said, until I use that one up, I'm not getting another full bottle of any Nest fragrance. Because I have that one, and then I have one full bottle of a spring one. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, this is nice, and it has like a sexy, warm powderiness to it the more I smell it. So it is a fragrance that I could see myself potentially getting a full bottle of. But I feel like for me and my collection and the fragrances I gravitate towards the most, the easy reaches, I feel like for me, Golden Nectar would beat this out for me. If what I'm remembering smelling when I was wearing it, I feel like it would beat it out. But Vanilla Bourbon is nice, especially if you're looking for an affordable transitional fall fragrance, and one that you could still wear in the fall and in the winter too. This is a good one. Yeah, I really do think it's a good one. So like I said, this is one I would potentially get a full bottle of, but it wouldn't be right now. It wouldn't be anytime soon, because my focus is to use up that Nest Cocoa Woods this fall winter season for me. So I don't want a full bottle of another, for me and my preference, a deeper scent, because as you all know, they're not easy for me to wear and use up because of where I live. So if you're one to purchase fragrances for the season, this to me is a good one to start off with. It is not ridiculously expensive for the full size. It's nice packaging, and I do feel like it's a safe. Do I feel like this would be compliment getting? I do, because it reminds me of Golden Nectar, and Golden Nectar was a compliment getter for me. I just feel like it's a nice, easy reach, uncomplicated in the best way, transitioning into fall fragrance. As if you're like me and you get in that mood where you want to buy for the new season, I would start out here. Like I said, not super expensive. It's nice. If you like Nest fragrances, I think you would like Vanilla Bourbon. If you like Golden Nectar, I think from Nest, I think you would like Vanilla Bourbon. If you like deeper, non-gourmand, kind of sultry type of vanillas, I think you would like Vanilla Bourbon. So I think it's a win-win in my book. I'm not saying it's the, oh my goodness, I've never smelled this before, it blew me away. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a nice transitioning to fall fragrance. It's a nice fall fragrance, even into winter to my nose. If you like vanilla and like oranges, like citrus, but with warmth, it's a good one. It is a good one. And I'm going to use it this fall, winter, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I'm not going to get a full bottle right now because I'm going to stand by what I said until I use up that doggone Nest Cocoa Woods. If I'm remembering the name correctly, I'm not getting a full bottle. But do I regret? Because I almost didn't get this one. Because with Nest fragrances, they smell, a lot of them smell good to me, but they're ones that I could live without, some of them. That's just not at that top tier level for me until Golden Nectar. I was like, oh my goodness. I just fell in love with that one. But I'm so happy I decided to go ahead and get Vanilla Bourbon to review it for you all because it is good. It's more on the affordable side for fragrances, like I've said. And I do recommend it when you're ready to start purchasing or smelling fragrances from this fall season. This is one I would definitely say check out, Vanilla Bourbon. All right, y'all, so those are my thoughts on this new Vanilla Bourbon fragrance from Nest. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Have you smelled Vanilla Bourbon? Do you intend to smell Vanilla Bourbon? Do you not even care about Vanilla Bourbon? Because there's so many different fragrances coming out that you can't get all and smell all of them. So you might be picking and choosing like me. And another reason I decided to get Vanilla Bourbon is because I knew I loved Golden Nectar. And it made me think it's going to be in that same kind of, category. Because Nest doesn't have, to me, a lot of just vanilla. I think of this one now, Madagascar Vanilla, and then Golden Nectar. So leave me down in the comments what you all are thinking about this Vanilla Bourbon release. Please share this video with everyone, you all, because we are still trying to keep it growing in 2024. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't ever miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.